My first day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and petted the doggos, and then I let them both out and got my fit ready and made sure to wear my senior shirt. Once everything was all set for school, I took pictures with Chloe. I quickly brushed my teeth and went to Dunkin' Donuts to pick up munchkins for senior breakfast. After breakfast, we started the school day, but I couldn't film anything because of the school's new phone policy. Me and Chloe both got senior priv, so we got to go home for an hour or so. After football practice, I snacked up, took a shower, ate dinner, edited this video, and me and Stella Dova went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my second day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and petted the Stella Dova, then I rolled out because I was feeling pretty tight from football. After that, I let Stella outside and finished up folding my laundry. Breakfast time was approaching and I had a little appetizer, then the main meal of peanut butter toast. I brushed my teeth and went straight to school. I chilled in the locker room until the bell rang, but again, because of the new phone policy, I couldn't film anything during school. Once school ended, I went to football practice, which was inside because it rained all day. When I got home, I got greeted by Stella and got to cooking in the kitchen. I made chicken, rice, and pasta all in a bowl and munched it right up. After dinner, I got my hygiene right by taking a shower, clipping my nails, and starting some laundry. Then I took Stella for a walk around the block. The best part of the day was yet to come. Me and Pooja got some ice cream and walked around for a while, which is a tradition we have every Wednesday. I got home and played with Stella for a bit, edited this video, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my third day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and petted Stella, then tried to do some homework, but she was all over me, so I had to take her out. I finished a writing assignment and got to doing some laundry. Then I got my fit ready, making sure to wear my game jersey because we have our season opener tomorrow. My mom made me 2 eggs and some peanut butter toast for breakfast, so I ate that and then a Go-Gurt. Then I brushed my teeth and headed off to school. I had a cool salad for lunch and that was all I could film. After school was football practice, team dinner, and I watched some of the soccer and volleyball games, but forgot to film anything. After that, I went to Chloe's and we watched a movie, then played a friendly game of Heads Up until Bo started attacking me. Finally, I got home, edited this video, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my fourth day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up late, so I only had 15 minutes to get ready, but I made it work and was out the door in just enough time. The no phone in class policy makes for a lackluster video, but it has actually helped my screen time stay down by a lot. After school, I had football practice in 90-degree heat, but we still got that work in. Then I went to Subway and attended the boys' soccer game. When I got home, I had a little bowl of ice cream, brushed my teeth, edited this video, and went to sleep. So thank you for coming along with me for my fifth day of senior year in under a minute. I was woken up by Stella Dova and had to get right to work on homework, only stopping to get some delicious breakfast my mom made me. After breakfast, Chloe came over and I ended up making more eggs for her. Then I got dressed, brushed my teeth, and got heading out the door for school. It was another hot day for football, but we powered through it. And when I got home, I took a shower, made Korean-style fried rice, and did some laundry. Next, I went to pick up Casey, and we went to Beals to meet with Pooja. We had some ice cream and did a fantasy draft. I went in knowing nothing, so tell me how my team looks in the comments. When I got home, I finished editing and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my sixth day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and got fitted up right away. I said good morning to Stella, then did some quad stretches because my quad has been acting up. After that, I had yogurt and granola for breakfast, brushed my teeth, and rushed out the door for school. I luckily made it to class right as the bell rang. For lunch, I had 2 pieces of pizza and some chips. When school ended, I had to dart home to get my practice jersey, then we had another hot practice. I went straight from football to being a cameraman for one of Chloe's school projects. Afterwards, we went to the new Chinese restaurant in town, and it was too good. Next, we came to my house and edited her project. Lastly, I finished editing this video and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 7th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and got dressed into my pre-game day fit with team shorts and my jersey. Then I said good morning to Stella and had a cool little Go-Gurt. I was planning on going to the bank, so I counted up some extra bread I had, then brushed my teeth. I left home to get some Mr. Bagel, which was very yummy. I didn't have time to go to the bank because I had to rush to school. After school, I had football practice, which went real well. Me and TC then went to Mr. Bagel in tornado-type conditions to pick up our checks. Afterwards, I went to my dad's, took a shower, played some Madden, brushed my teeth, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 8th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and said good morning to the doggos and let Charles out. Then I got fitted up, did some last minute homework, brushed my teeth, and headed to school. After school, we had film review for football. Then me and Chloe went to the mall. I had to pick up new white Crocs and new work shoes because Stella chewed my last ones. I also got a block for my charger. After the mall, we got some dinner at China Walk, and then I brought Chloe home in the pouring rain. When I got back, I played with Stella, took a shower and shaved, did homework for a couple hours, and hit the hay. Thank you for coming along with me for my 9th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and said good morning to Stella. I got dressed, clipped my nails, and brushed my teeth before folding my clean laundry and starting a new load. I put the trash out and then went to Sullivan's Bakery with Thomas to get some breakfast. Next, I went to school and had a calm little day. Practice was inside because of the rain, and when I got home, I had an amazing dinner my mom made. After dinner, I switched the laundry over, took a shower, and brushed my teeth. I was feeling sleepy, so I took a nap for a cool 2 hours. I had to wake up to get this video done and do some reading. I did both of those and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 10th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and got straight to homework. Then I brushed my teeth and headed out the door for school. It was a pretty chill day, nothing too special, but after school, Casey showed us his new car, which is mint. Then we had football practice inside because of the rain. When I got home, I had a little dinner, took a shower, enjoyed some peanut butter ice cream, and played Minecraft with some football guys. Lastly, I edited this video, played a little bit more Minecraft, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 11th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and got dressed straight away. Then I let the doggos out, and while I was letting Stella back inside, she got off the hook and ran away. She was gone for like 15 minutes, but luckily she came back. Once she was safely secured, I brushed my teeth and got some bagel. School was nothing special, just a calm little day. And it was finally nice out, so we got to practice outside. After practice, we had a nice team dinner, and then I came home. I took a shower and played some Minecraft. Then I had to finish up some homework, and lastly, I finished editing this video while AFKing the Skelly farm, and I went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 12th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, got dressed, and brushed my teeth. Then I got doing some homework. After finishing that, I started laundry. I was off to school and it was a pretty chill day. When I got home from school, I had to put some stuff away because of Hurricane Lee, and I also switched the laundry up. Before the game, me and TC went to Subway for some eats. Then I went to Hannaford to get some bananas. I got to the school and got ready for the game. Unfortunately, we lost by 3, but I played well with a cool little 4 touchdowns. After the game, I took a shower, ordered some food, and went to sleep. Thanks for coming along with me for my 13th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, brushed my teeth, and skedaddled out the door to my mom's. I got dressed after I arrived and ate a stuffed pretzel Chloe got me. It was another calm little day at school, and after we watched some film during football. When I got home, I had some chicken and pasta my mom made me, which was yummy. Then me and Chloe went to the mall so she could look at some homecoming dresses. We also got some cinnamon pretzels. When I got home, I finished editing last Friday's video and folded some laundry. Next, I read a couple chapters, edited this video, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 14th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and brushed my teeth in the shower for maximum efficiency. Then I got dressed. I let the dogs out quickly and drove to school. After school, practice went well, and when I got home, I played with Stella outside. Then I took another shower and ordered some Subway. It was very tasty. Next, I did some laundry, brushed my teeth again, and edited this video. After that, I played some Minecraft and read another chapter of my book, until I finally went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 15th day of senior year in under a minute. I said good morning to Stella, then brushed and got dressed. I switched over the laundry and was off to school. It was a calm half day, and after school I got ready for the badminton tourney. Sadly, we lost 15-2 in the first round, so we went to Mr. Bagel for a pity meal. Then I played the new College Retro Bowl, which is too much fun. Next, I had football practice, ate some buffalo chicken pizza, and headed to Chloe's. Once I got there, I took a shower, read another chapter, started on this video, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 16th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, got dressed, and let Stella outside. Then I brushed my teeth and headed to school. It was a good day at school, and I got a little 96 on my statistics test, which is ideal. Then I had practice, took a shower, and had team dinner. I finally got home and played with Stella. Then I grinded Minecraft with the fellas for a while, and when I got off, I edited this video, brushed my teeth, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 17th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and got dressed for game day. Then I let Stella out, brushed my teeth, and got some Mr. Bagel for breakfast, and then attended school. After school, me and some of the fellas went to Subway for pre-game eats, and then I went to Hannaford to pick up some bananas. When I got home, I mowed the lawn and took a shower to get all the grass off me. Then it was time for the game. Unfortunately, we lost by a lot, and even more unfortunately, I got a season-ending shoulder injury. Thank you for coming along with me for My 18th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, took a shower, brushed my teeth, and got my sling on. Then I drove to my mom's and got dressed. School is schooling, and after I came home for about an hour with Chloe, and then was off to get my shoulder iced out. After practice, I came back home, did some laundry, took a shower, and edited this video while playing some Minecraft. Finally, I went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 21st day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and got dressed straight away. Rate my fit in the comments. Then I got my jersey ready to give to Mr. P for staff appreciation night. Next, I brushed my teeth and got some paperwork for my physical therapy, then ate some bagel. During school, I got to work on my camera skills with the help of Mr. P. And after school, I got my shoulder iced and then attended practice. When I finally got home, I played with Stella, took a shower, finished up some homework, and went straight to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 22nd day of senior year in under a minute. I started my day off by finishing last video, then I let Stella out. I got dressed and put my sling on before Chloe made me a wonderfully tasty breakfast. I headed off to school and took pictures with Mr. P for staff appreciation night. Then I iced my shoulder. Next, I was off to the game and we did not win, and it sucked not being able to play. After the game, I took some pictures and saw some deer on the way home. Thank you for coming along with me for my 23rd day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and didn't feel good at all, so I stayed home. Finally at 11, I got dressed and had to go to my dad's to get my backpack. On the way back home, I stopped to get some paper and gum for my Hoko proposal. When I got home, I drew everything up and did a nice clean of my room to get the absolute yes. Next, I went to Subway for some good eats. Later, I got home from practice and took a shower, ate some food, and the time finally came. Will you gum to Uncle?
Oh, you're so cute. I guess. Did you write these?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm impressed.
Thanks. After that wonderful moment, I brushed my teeth, did up some homework, finished last video, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 24th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, got dressed, brushed my teeth, and let Stella out. I finished up some paperwork for PT and then headed to school. During school, I got hot bar, which was too yummy. Soon after, I went to physical therapy, which went real well. When I got home, I showered, ate peanut butter toast with rice on it, and edited this video. Lastly, I brushed my teeth and went to sleepington. Thank you for coming along with me for my 25th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and let Stella right out and then did some laundry. Next, me and Chloe finished up some homework and we got ready to head out the door. We stopped at Mr. Bagel before going to school, and at school, my group did some filming for my forensics class. When school ended, I completed my shoulder exercises and went home. I made some nice eggs for dinner and helped Chloe out on a project she was working on. Finally, I read a chapter, brushed my teeth, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 26th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, took a shower, and finished up some homework. I rushed out of the house and made it to school just in time. Once the school day was over, I went to physical therapy, which went real well. Next, I ate a yummy team dinner, then went home. Lastly, I edited last video, edited this video, and edited a video for my forensics class. Then finally, I went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 27th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and listened to that new Drake while folding laundry. Then I ate some breakfast and brushed my teeth while taking a shower. I went to school and it was a pretty calm day. When I got home, I did my physical therapy exercises and my shoulder is feeling much better. Next, I went to Subway before the big football game. After that was all game time. and we won a cool 19-0 victory on homecoming senior night, which was too cool, too awesome, you know what I'm saying? That was good stuff. Thank you for coming along with me for my 28th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, brushed my teeth straight away, then let Stella out. I left the house and went to Mr. Bagel for some beautiful eats. Next, I went to school, which was cool and all. After school, I drove to my physical therapy, and I'm dang near all better. Then I went to the end of practice and got G-Hop afterwards with the fellas. I left G-Hop and went to Chloe's to do some homework, and when I finally got home, I went to Sleepington. Thank you for coming along with me for my 29th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, took a shower, and brushed my teeth. Then I uploaded last video and got dressing tinned and did some nice laundry.
Same.
Next, Chloe and I got some eats at Mr. Bagel and went to school. After school, I did my physical therapy exercises, and after practice, we made posters with all our names on them to hang in town. Mason got in a little car accident, so Casey and I went to check in on them, and they're all good, so no worries there. Then we enjoyed the views and ate some yummy Subway. We went back to Casey's and wrapped up Mason's taillight and bumper, then gave it to him as his birthday gift. Finally, I drove home, edited last video, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 30th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, let Stella out, and brushed my teeth while in the shower. I read a couple chapters in my book and drove off to school. After school, I went to physical therapy and then to practice. After practice, we had a cool team dinner. When I got home, I edited last video and edited this video, then did some laundry. Finally, I brushed my teeth and went to Sleepington. Thank you for coming along with me for my 31st day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, brushed my teeth, and made some nice eggs. Then I got dressed and headed to school. After school, I ate a nice sandwich my coach got us. Then it was game time. We got a wonderful 20-0 victory to move to 2-5 on this season, and we secured a playoff spot. When I finally got home, Chloe and I enjoyed some Otto's pizza, and I went to Sleepington. Thank you for coming along with me for my 32nd day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and got right to reading, took a shower, and went to school. When I got out of school, I got some nice stuff for my brother's birthday party. When I finally got to my dad's after practice, we had some Domino's pizza and ice cream cake for my brother's 22nd birthday. After he left, I played some Madden and then did plenty of homework I needed to get done. And finally, I hit the hay. Thank you for coming along with me for my 33rd day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, played some Madden, then hurried to my mom's to take a shower and brush my teeth. Then Chloe and I went to Mr. Bagel for some eats, and we headed to school. After school, I went to physical therapy, and it was a good workout. Next, I went home real quick, ate some shepherd's pie, and went to practice. I got a wonderful opportunity to film the soccer game. It was a lot of fun, and they won 4-1. When I got home, I took a shower, and Chloe helped me make my bed because my shoulder was sore from PT. Finally, I had to chase Stella down, then went to sleepy. Thank you for coming along with me for my 34th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, got dressed, ate an apple, then went to school. It was a calm half day, so Chloe and I got some food at Sido Kitchen. Then I went to practice, and when I got home, I played with some dry ice very carefully. Then I went to G-Hop with my grandparents and Chloe. When I got home, some of the fellas came over and we played some poker. After everybody left, I cleaned my brother's old room, which was a disaster. I'm not 100% done yet, but I made a lot of progress. Thank you for coming along with me for my 35th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, took a shower, then Chloe and I worked on a puzzle, and we getting pretty close to finishing for real. Then I brushed my teeth and we headed to school. When I got to school, I raced home real quick and munched up on an apple. Then I went to physical therapy. Directly after that, I drove to practice and caught the end of it. And then we enjoyed a yummy team dinner. When I finally got home, I edited the past 4 videos and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 36th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, brushed my teeth, let Stella out, and got ready to head out the door. After a calm little day at school and me being cleared for football this week, we went to the JV game. And when I got home, I ate some stir fry my mom cooked up, then did all types of homework. After, I cut my nails, took a shower, and brushed my teeth again. My charger port pooped the bed, so I had to go to Walmart to get a pad type charger so I could keep my phone alive. Finally, I got home and edited this video while watching Scooby-Doo, then went to Sleepington. Thank you for coming along with me for my 37th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, let Stella out, brushed my teeth, and put the recycling and trash out. I folded up my laundry, then headed out the door to get some Mr. Bagel. After, I went to physical therapy, and when I got home, I had some rice and meat and all that and whatnot. I went back to school to watch Alex Boyer talk at our school, which was actually really awesome. Then it was time for football. My first practice back in full pads in 4 weeks. It went really well, and I'm super excited for Friday, our first playoff game. I went straight to Chloe's after practice and took a shower, then carved up some wonderful pumpkins. Comment down below whose is better between me and Chloe. Then I went home and sleepington. Thank you for coming along with me for my 38th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, read a chapter in my book, ate some Mr. Bagel Chloe delivered to me, and brushed my teeth. It was a cool day at school, and after I had football practice. I rushed home to shower and change into blackout clothes for the playoff soccer game. Before I left, I ate some pizza and then watched the game. Unfortunately, they lost 3-2, and when I got home, I did some laundry, finished my book, and edited this video while watching some YouTube. Finally, I hit the hay. Thank you for coming along with me for my 39th day of senior year in under a minute. I started my day off by creating a blackout poem for English, then whipping up a huge pancake and a couple eggs for breakfast. Next, I took a shower and brushed my teeth. I got dressed wearing blue in honor of Lewiston, and then I drove to school and had a wonderful day. We practiced in the sports center because it was all rainy, and then had a yummy team dinner. When I got home, I took a shower. Chloe and I finally finished this puzzle, which was awesome. Lastly, I edited this video and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 40th day of senior year in under a minute. I started my day off by cooking up some nice eggs and getting dressed for game day, and had to unthaw my car for the first time this year. It was cold for real. And then I drove to school. After a chill day at school, I got ready for Tuesday night lights. I ate a tasty sandwich on the bus ride, and me and TC got suited up for round 1 of playoffs. It was my first game back in 4 weeks, and the first play I was in on offense, I scored a 33-yard touchdown. The rest of the game went score for score, but unfortunately, we lost by 1 point, ending the season. It was the funnest game I ever played, and I'm so happy it was with my boys one last time. I used to get mad because they didn't know my name. My 41st day of senior year in under a minute. My mom got me some Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast, then I got to move in some pellets. These things are 40 pounds each, and I was moving 2 at a time. Big dog. Chloe came over and we got some delicious Mr. Bagel for my second breakfast of the day. And when I got home, I put away some laundry I folded and started a new load. Then I worked on some homework, edited last video, brushed my teeth, and finally went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 42nd day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, got dressed, and brushed my teeth, then did some laundry. I went to my last physical therapy appointment for my shoulder, and then I drove to school and had a cool, calm, collected day. After school, I went to the heart doctor for the little hole in my heart, and they said everything was looking good. Me and TC went to Subway to indulge in some eats before going to the girls' soccer game where they won in penalty kicks. It was unreal cold, and my toes felt like they were falling off. I got home, played a little bit of Fortnite, edited last video, and slept tight. Thank you for coming along with me for my 43rd day of senior year in under a minute. I made some eggs and a big old pancake to start my day, then cleaned out my football bag. Me and TC played some OG Fortnite, and I brushed my teeth before going to school. I went home and later got ready for the Fall Sports Awards ceremony, where I received all conference and all academic recognitions. I got home and edited this video and played some Fortnite with the fellas. Finally, I went to sleepington. Thank you for coming along with me for my 44th day of senior year in under a minute. I got dressed in my new pants I got for my birthday and brushed my teethington. I unthawed my car up and was off to school. I had to run home real quick to get my football bag for equipment turn-in. Then later, some of the fellas went to the Portland vs. Lewiston game, and Portland ended up winning. I got home and edited last video, then went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 45th day of senior year in under a minute. I started my day off by taking a shower, brushing my teeth, and clipping my nails up. Then I got to work on a Spanish presentation. I cooked up some beautiful eggs and a pancake before getting an outstanding 13-kill win in Fortnite with TC. I got dressed into some new pants I got for my birthday and headed off to school, just to come right back to get my new camera I also got for my birthday. Mr. P and I tested out the new cam, and he sent me home with a bunch of new gear. Shout out to him. I folded my laundry, edited some of this video, and finally went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 46th day of senior year in under a minute. I started my day off by getting dressed and letting Stella out in the snow for the first time this year, and she was loving it. I drove to school and had a pretty nice day. When I got got home, I recorded and started to edit last video. Then I got my checking tin from Bagel. Finally, I finished editing and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 47th day of senior year in under a minute. I ate some cereal to start off my day, then was off to my mom's where I got dressed and got ready for school. I came home from school and said hi to Stella before leaving and getting some yummy, delicious, awesome Subway. I went to open gym to hoop, and right after, our football team played the volleyball team in volleyball, and we lost 3-0, but we got a shirt out of it, so it was worth it. I took a shower, did some much needed laundry, and took the trash out. Finally, I made some pasta and ate it while watching Spider-Man. Then I went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 48th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and got right to making some eggs and a pancake, then brushed my teeth and headed out the door for school. After school, I went to open gym to get some runs in, then came home and took a shower. I started to get caught up on the past 3 videos, then ate some dinner my mom made me, and went to the winter sports meeting. I got some money from Bagel, then finished the Spider-Man movie I was watching and hit the hay. Thank you for coming along with me for my 49th day of senior year in under a minute. First, I let Stella out, folded up laundry, and got dressed. Then me and Chloe got some bagel. I brushed my teeth and went to school. After school, I went to open gym, ate some dinner, and I got inducted into National Honor Society by Chloe with this great speech.
He is someone I strongly admire for his constant hard work as both a student and an athlete at JHS. This year, he was a captain on the varsity football team and secured the position as the #1 passing yard leader in Gorham football history. Aside from the football, he also plays basketball and baseball. And on the weekends, he is shucking it up at Mr. Bagel in Gorham. When he is not putting in his blood, sweat, and tears into those bagels, he is making videos for his YouTube channel, having bonfires with his friends, eating iconic smash burgers at his dad's, and roughhousing with his 6 dogs. So last, but certainly not least, I'm honored to welcome Isaac Young into National Honor Society.
When I got home, I chilled with Charlie, uploaded the last video, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 50th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, got dressed, brushed my teeth, and unthawed my car. I had to drive my mom to get her car and then go to Hannaford to get some stuff for my feet. After school, I went to open gym, then came home to take a shower. We got some Subway, then it was time for the football banquet. I ended up at home with a bunch of gifts from the parents and coaches, and I just want to say thank you to all of them. And since this is the 50th video of this series, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has been watching. I really appreciate it, and seeing and replying to your comments just make me smile and be happy. It's really what I look forward to when making these. So I really hope you guys are enjoying this, and just know I appreciate you. My 51st day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and went to Walgreens to get some eggs and cough drops for the fellas. I got home and made little cough drop baggies for Mason, Jack, and Casey, then got to cooking some eggs and a big pancake. After school, I let Stella out real quick, then went to Thomas's to play some backyard football. Later, I went to LL Bean's Christmas lighting, which was pretty cool. They made the lights blue for Lewiston. We got back to Chloe's house and let Mr. Bo out. I had a yummy bagel, then Chloe gave me a facial clean type thing. Finally, I went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 52nd day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, ate a nice bagel, then was off to school. When I got home, I headed to the bank to deposit some money. Also, I ordered some Subway with a wonderful gift card I got for my birthday. After basketball practice, I dropped Colton off and played with Stella a little bit. Then Chloe came over and she brought a Colin little pizza. Finally, I ended my night by playing some Fortnite. Thank you for coming along with me for my 53rd day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, brushed my teeth, got dressed, and did some laundry. I made some delicious eggs and pancakes and put the trash out. After school, TC and I went to Bagel to clean up shop. When I got home, I folded laundry up, wrapped my feet for practice, then picked Colton up. When I got home from practice, I watched Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. It was an amazing movie and I would definitely recommend it. Finally, I went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 54th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, brushed my teeth, then went to Mr. Bagel to pick up some money. When I got home, I folded my laundry and took the trash out. Then I went to school. I got home and had some Thanksgiving leftovers while watching some Fortnite, then wrapped my feet for practice. After practice, I made some pasta, did some laundry, showered, and brushed my teeth. Finally, I ended my day by playing some Fortnite. Thank you for coming along with me for my 55th day of senior year in under a minute. I let Stella out, then did some homework I had to finish up. I got ready for school, then went to Bagel for some eats with TC, and then we played some Fortnite. and while I was playing, I stubbed my toe so hard it is so bruised. After that event, I brushed my teeth and went to school. When I got home, I made some Thanksgiving leftovers and had some peanut butter fudge. I took a nice little nap, then got ready for practice. After practice, I brought Colton home and got some Subway. I also went to Hannaford to pick up some eggs for the morning. When I got home from that, I played some Fortnite, edited up some videos, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 56th day of senior year in under a minute. I got dressed into my basketball sweatsuit for the first preseason game, then let Stella out. I brushed my teeth and went to school. When I got home, Chloe stopped by and we jammed out. Next, I went to Hannaford to get 2 bananas and played 2 basketball games, and we ended up winning both. Later, I went to Chloe's where I ate a wonderful bowl of tacos and edited some videos. Lastly, we watched a movie and I went to Sleepington. Thank you for coming along with me for my 57th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and Chloe made me a delicious egg and cheese bagel. Then I went home, got dressed, brushed my teeth, and let Stella out. Then I went to school, and when I got home, I made a crazy dish of pasta, rice, and Thanksgiving leftovers like turkey, carrots, and stuffing. After I had basketball practice, then went to the Mackenzie Holmes Indiana vs. UMaine game. I got home and went to sleep after reading a few chapters. Thank you for coming along with me for my 58th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, got dressed, and brushed my teeth. I let Stella out, then was off to Bagel for some brekkie. Next, I went to the middle school to do some filming with Mr. P. When I got home from school, I got in my sweatsuit for another preseason game, then went to Hannaford to get some bananas and a pack of almonds. We ended up losing the game, but it was close, and I got a couple of highlights. I got home, took a shower, edited some videos, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 59th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, had some pancakes my dad made me, and played some Fortnite. I drove to my mom's in the snow type, and when I got there, let Stella out. I had to go to the bank to fix my account, then went to Hannaford to get stuff for my feet and this little monkey I like to call Fred. After school, me and Thomas went to Target to get some Legos for a giving tree we were doing, and I got money from work. I squeezed in a little Fortnite game before basketball practice, and when I got home from practice, I cleaned up Stella's crazy toilet paper mess. Finally, I edited and fell asleep after reading for half an hour. Thank you for coming along with me for my 60th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, got the snow off my car, got dressed, and brushed my teeth. I had to go back to the bank to get my account 100% all set, then cruised my way to Mr. Bagel to get a bacon, egg, and cheese. When I got home from school, I did some editing and some laundry and ordered some Subway with a nice $6 foot-long deal. I watched the first team and JV games, then it was time for us, and unfortunately we lost very badly, but it's only the preseason, so it doesn't count. I made some pasta when I got home, then showered, shaved, and brushed, and finally I went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 61st day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and made an egg and peanut butter sandwich before getting dressed and going to school. Because it was a half day, after school I went to work and I made myself an absolutely amazing turkey bacon ranch wrap. I finally got home, did some laundry, played with Stella, clipped my nails, and went to practice. I brought Colton home after practice and had some lasagna, then wrapped the Lego set for giving tree. After that, the worst thing that could have happened happened. Stella escaped out of the house and got hit by a car. Luckily, she's okay, but she has a pretty good gash on her leg. Chloe came over and we rushed her to the vet. They told us she was good after we waited a cool 2.5 hours in this little room. They cleaned her wound and sent us home with some medicine for her. We got her back and went to sleep, very thankful she was okay. Thank you for coming along with me for my 62nd day of senior year in under a minute. I tended to Stella, then made an egg and peanut butter sandwich, and afterwards I brushed my teeth and let Stella outside. After school, I went to Caden's house and he gave me a fire Cuddington. My mom ordered me a burger, then I had basketball practice. I got home, edited, read the rest of my book, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 63rd day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, let Stella out, then got dressed and brushed my teeth. I went to the middle school to do some filming, and Mr. P hooked me up with the gear. Afterwards, me and Chloe went to Bagel for breakfast, and then I went to school. When I got home, I made some pasta and took a quick nap. Next, it was time for our basketball home opener against the 2-time defending champs. We played unreal good and beat them by over 10. I got some minutes in the game and got a cool rebound and an assist. After the game, we all went to G-Hop to celebrate the big win. I got home, took a shower, and went right to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 64th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, brushed my teeth, played with Stella, then went to school. I got home, ate some yummy stir fry, then let Stella out. Next, I drove to basketball practice. Afterwards, I stopped at Bagel to get some dollars and brought Colton home. I came home and got right to work, folding laundry, taking the trash out, and taking a nice shower. Lastly, I edited this video and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 65th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, made some eggs and pancakes, then played a quick Fortnite game. I finished up some homework, then Chloe came over and we played Wordscapes. I drove to school and had a pretty nice day. After school, I got some Subway, then was off to play a basketball game. We won by about 20 and I scored a cool 2 points off free throws. Then I did this. I fully tackled this kid, so that was my bad on that. After the game, I dropped Colton off, then came home, took a shower, won a Fortnite game, read, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 66th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and worked on some homework I had to finish up, then brushed my teeth. I went to school and had a good day. We had practice directly after school, then I brought Colton home. I let the dogs out real quick and I went to Chloe's. We played some Fireboy and Water Girl, which was tough. Later, I got home, did some laundry, edited, read for 30 minutes, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 67th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up with Stella laying right on top of me. When I finally got up, I made some eggs and had a chocolate muffin for breakfast. I then got ready, did some homework, and went to school. Afterwards, I picked up my lawn sign and went to Subway real quick. Then I went to practice. After practice, I dropped Colton off and went to Mr. Bagel to finish the other half of my sandwich and to clean up shop. Next, I went to Shaw to help coach a 5th grade basketball team. It was a lot of fun. When I got home, I had dinner my mom made me, finished up some homework, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 68th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, got dressed, and headed straight to Mr. Bagel to get some breakfast. Then I rushed to school. When I got home from school, I let the dogs out, ate some pasta and rice, then went to practice. I brought Colton home and went to Chloe's where I had a weird chicken, egg, and oatmeal thing. It was an odd combo, but it was kind of alright. Finally, I drove home with Bo and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 69th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, brushed my teeth, and cleaned my room, folding all the clothes and whatnot. Then I drove to my mom's in a crazy wind and rainstorm. I got a stuffed pretzel on the way and munched it up when I got to my mom's. After school, I drove to Chloe's to get my wallet from her car, then had a nice basketball practice. I stopped at Walgreens on the way home to pick up a COM SD card and went to Junction to get some yummy dinner. I got home and did some laundry and took a nice shower. My brother was over because he didn't have any power and we played Fortnite. I was going absolutely crazy with the snipes. Just peep this.
And that's the face of this new game. I've been on the cover like a suitcase. Gotta get up from Doc Dre. Young kid isn't even needed a train. I haven't been on the stage, but I'ma show you how a motherfucker play.
After that insane showing, I edited and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 70th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, brushed my teeth, got ready for the game, and did some laundry. I was off to school where I found out our game was canceled. It was because the team we were supposed to play doesn't have any power because of the storm. After school, me and Chloe went to BK because she wanted some fries. When we got home, I made myself some pasta. Then I wrapped my feet and was off to practice where Gabe was getting dialed in. Afterwards, me and Jesse went to get some Legos at Walmart. I got home, had some more pasta, played Rocket League with the fellas, edited, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 71st day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, let Stella out, then Chloe came over and brought me a yummy stuffed pretzel. I did some homework, brushed my teeth, and was off to school. After school, I picked up my Secret Santa gift, which was a nice Aroma Joe's gift card. Then I was off with my mom to get a Christmas card that we shipped to my grandparents in Florida. I got home, ate pasta real quick, got some candy for Gabe's birthday, then went to practice. When practice was over, I gave Gabe his big bag of candy, and he loved it. Afterwards, I brought Colton home. Chloe was waiting for me when I got back, and we went to Chick-fil-A for some eats. Then we drove to Walmart to pick up some last-minute Christmas gifts. I finally got home, did some laundry, edited, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 72nd day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, let Stella out, and made a tasty little breakfast. Then I brushed my teeth and went to school. After school, I folded some laundry, then got some Subway with Kaden. Next, Next, we were hopping on the bus and going to Falmouth for a big basketball game. We watched first team and JV play, then it was time. I played a calm 6 minutes and got 2 steals and a rebound. Plus, shout out to the fellas for putting up big time numbers and getting the dub. We ended up winning by like 20, which moves us to 3-0. After the game, we celebrated by going to Applebee's, and we were waiting a cool hour and a half before we got seated. And on top of that, we stayed there eating until around 11:30, making the round trip to Applebee's almost 3 hours long. It was crazy. When I got home, I took a shower and went straight to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 73rd day of senior year in under a minute. I started my day off by cleaning up my little calm room before going to bagel with Chloe. I got a nice bacon, egg, and cheese with cream cheese. It was yummy. Afterwards, I went home and worked on some homework. I played with Stella and then went to school. Once I got out of school, I went to Staples to get my fingerprints. On the way home, I got Subway with Caden, and finally I was off to the school for our big game. It was a doubleheader with the girls, and they ended up winning. When our turn came around, we also won. I got in there for a couple minutes and got a nice little rebound. The win pushes us to 6-0 on the season. After the game, I went to Chloe's and had a chicken Alfredo dinner. Finally, I went home to go to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 74th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, let Stella out, and then started my car up. Then I brushed my teeth and went to Hannaford to pick up 2 bananas, 2 toothbrushes, and some stuff for my feet. When I got back home, I put the trash out and went to school. After school, we had a calm little practice. Next, Chloe stopped by and we went to Sido to pick up food for her fam. When I got home, I cooked up some peanut butter toast with a banana on top. Then it was time for a team dinner. I pulled up to Gabe's house and we had Chipotle, which was too good. Afterwards, we played games and all that, you know what I'm saying? I got home, edited, and went to Sleepington. Thank you for coming along with me for my 75th day of senior year in under a minute. I started my day off by letting Stella out, then going to the school to film. I came back home, made a nice big breakfast, and for the haters, I made a delicious peanut butter and egg sandwich. Then I brushed my teeth and headed to school. When I got back home, I took a nappington, but I accidentally set my alarm for 2:30 a.m. instead of p.m., so I napped a little too long. When I woke up, I had a steak and cheese sandwich and I did some editing. Next, it was time to drive back to the school for a basketball game. We watched the JV game, then we went out there and got a nice win, moving us to 7-0. I got some minutes and I was happy to be out there, putting in some work. After the game, some of us went to B-Dubs for half off wings. I got that honey barbecue and sauce. It was too good. When I got home, I went right to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 76th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, let Stella out, brushed my teeth, and got ready for school. We had practice right after school, and when I got home, I did some laundry and edited up. Then I picked up Colton, and we were off to Chipotle with Griffin and Jesse, where I got a huge bowlington. It was amazing. Afterwards, we were off to the Cross Insurance Arena to watch Cooper Flag play in his comeback to Maine game. He played a crazy game and dang near had a triple double. We did a mandatory Don's run on the way home for some chocolate shakes. Finally, shortly after getting home, I went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 77th day of senior year in under a minute. I started my day off by having a double egg sandwich and a Lacombe muffin top. I got dressed, brushed my teeth, finished up some homework, and drove to school. After school, I went to Caden's to get a hair cuttington. Then I went to Subway with Chloe. When I got home, I started some laundry and was off to practice. I brought Colton home before letting Stella outside in the snow. She was absolutely loving it. Finally, I edited last video and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 78th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, let Stella out, and made a little egg sandwich while folding laundry. Then I brushed my teeth and drove off to school. When I got home, I had some fried rice, then left for Subway with Caden for our superstitious eats. After that, it was time to get ready for the basketball game. We had a calm bus ride there, and then it was game time. We ended up losing pretty bad, but now we 8-1, so no biggie, we still ball. After getting off the bus, we all had to drive home in very snowy conditions. It was slippy and sliding. When I got home, I opened up a little package from Honestero. It was this tough hoodie, so shout out Damie for real. Lastly, I ate some Domino's pizza, showered, edited, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 79th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, let Stella outside, brushed my teeth, and drove off to school with a granola bar in hand. I had a calm little day at school, nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying? After, I went to G-Hop with Chloe, then back home to get ready for practice with Stella Dova. After practice, I brought Colton to his home and played some Fortnite with the fellas before going to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 80th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up late, so I had to rush my way to school, but I got there just in time. After school, I brushed my teeth because I didn't have time in the morning. Then I filled my water up and went to practice. After practice, we had a team dinner at Atticus's house. We had pizza and brownie sundaes. It was delicious. Then I drove to Chloe's and we watched a movie before I got back home and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 81st day of senior year in under a minute. I started my day off by letting Stella out and brushing my teeth while listening to 21 Savage new album. It is tough. I made a nice pancake and egg breakfast before doing laundry and getting ready for school. After school, I helped Mr. P set up the cheerleader photo shoot and got myself a nice little pic. Then I went home and had a cool editing session in my car for about an hour and a half. Next, it was time for Subway with Caden before our big game. We played Deering and ended up winning, which moves us to 9-1 on this season. After the game, we all went to eat at G-Hop and I got recognized by some other kids eating there, which low-key made me smile and be happy. I dropped Colton off, then took a shower and brushed my teeth. Then we gathered up together and all went to Gabe's for a team sleepover. We played all types of games and whatnot, and some of us had a late night 7-Eleven run for slushies before we finally went to sleep around 2:30. Thank you for coming along with me for my 82nd day of senior year in under a minute. Firstly, I let Stella outside, then got dressed and brushed my teeth. I was off to school to take my Spanish midterm test. I finished pretty quick and was out of there by 10:30. I think I did pretty well on it, you know what I'm saying? When I got home, I cooked up some fire cinnamon rolls. Afterwards, I went to Chloe's and played some Fortnite. I helped her out with a project for mad hours editing it, and it turned out super good. Later, she returned the favor and helped me out on a little English project I had to finish up. I did a quick 20-minute workout, took a shower, and went to Sleepington. Thank you for coming along with me for my 83rd day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, brushed my teeth up, and then drove into the Sunrise home. When I got home, I got dressed and went to school for my English midterm and my statistics midterm. They both went really well. After, I went to Mr. Bagel for breakfast, and a little while later, I was off to practice. I met up with Chloe and my grandparents at G-Hop for dinner. Then me and Chloe got some shakes before she helped me pack for the cruise I am going on. Lastly, I started laundry, edited, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 84th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, got dressed, and went straight to Bagel for a bacon, egg, and cheese. I went to school to take my forensics midterm, and I think I did real good on that. When I got home, I set up a Google Nest, and I was bumping Polo G in the crib. Our basketball team then went to the middle school game to show some support. I got home and made some pasta and rice. I swept the stairs before going to practice, and after practice, I went to Yubbington's with some of the fellas. When I got back home, I took a shower, edited, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 85th day of senior year in under a minute. I started my day off by going to Dunkin' with Chloe. Then we watched the Croods with Stella peeking out of the covers. I cut my nails, did some laundry, let Stella out, and went to school. Afterwards, I went to Mr. Bagel to pick up a little check. I started editing my cruise video, then went to Subway before practice. I ate half of the little sandwich and half of the foot-long churro, but it was kind of mid. After practice, I went to Chloe's and ate the rest of my Subway. Finally, I got home and saw this cat walking around my yard. He was scared of me, but he was cute, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming along with me for my 86th day of senior year in under a minute. I let Stella right out, did some laundry, then got dressed for game day and brushed my teeth. After school, I went home and read a couple pages of this new book I got for English. Me and Caden went to Subway for our pre-game superstitious eats. Then it was time for senior night. We had all these old pictures of us that were hung up in the hallway. It was cool to see everyone's pictures all growing up, you know what I'm saying? We went through the senior night ceremony and it was very wholesome. As well as senior night, Ashton hit 1,000 points off this crazy deep three. It's an amazing milestone to hit, so shout out to Ash. And on top of everything else, we won the game. Afterwards, I dropped Colton off and got a free slice of pizza from Otto's. On the way to Chloe's, I filled up the tank for a cool $35. Once I got there, I took a shower and we watched Airbud. Thank you for coming along with me for my 87th day of senior year in under a minute. I started my day off by going to Dunkin' with Chloe, and on the way back to her house, we saw this turkey. I let Bo and Oliver out before going to work and going crazy. I cleaned the coffees, wiped the tables, rolled the rugs, had a quick turkey bacon ranch wrap break, swept the floors, and finally mopped. That place was spotless once I was done with it. When I got home, I wrapped my feet for practice and let Stella out real quick. I picked Colton up and we had a nice little practice. Lastly, I made some pasta, took a shower, and went to sleep reading my book at like 8:30. Thank you for coming along with me for my 88th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and got straight to grinding homework. I read a little out of my book and did an SQA paragraph. Then I made a fire pancake and a couple of eggs. Next, I got dressed, brushed my teeth, and was off to school. When I got home, I edited for a bit, and one of my videos on Instagram hit 100,000 views. So shout out everyone that watches on there. It really makes me smile and be happy. Afterwards, I hit the court for practice. Then I was off to B-dubs for that honey barbecue and sauce wings for half off price. Also, while we were there, some girls recognized me and we took a nice little picture. On the way home, we stopped to get some McDonald's shakes. Finally, I edited like crazy and went to Sleepington. Thank you for coming along with me for my 89th day of senior year in under a minute. I started off by getting dressed and brushing my teeth before going to Chloe's. I ate some breakfast, some peanut butter toast, no egg, you know what I'm saying? Then I went to school. When I got home, I edited a little video. Then it was game time. We played South Portland and won, which clinches us with the #1 seed. Also, just look at this Griffin dunk. It was insane. We were bumping on the bus ride back, and we all went to G-Hop thanks to my grandparents for hooking it up. I got home, brushed my teeth, showered, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 90th day of senior year in under a minute. I got up and grinded some last-minute homework before getting dressed and brushing my teeth. When I got home from school, I played with Stella Dovid, then went to Chloe's where I ate a nice bagel with cream cheese. I left shortly after to attend practice. After practice, I stopped at Hannaford to pick up some gluten-free pasta and Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Then I went to Mr. Bagel to get some tip money I had. I went back to Chloe's where we absolutely chefed up. We made some pasta and handshake the ice cream to make a fire milkshake because everyone was sleeping. The milkshake was super good, but the pasta, on the other hand, was not as enjoyable, but it was alright. Finally, I went home and hit the hay. Thank you for coming along with me for my 91st day of senior year in under a minute. I let Stella right out, then folded an insane amount of laundry. My mom ordered some Azul tequila and I picked it up. I got a fire burrito. I didn't have to go to school because my teacher was sick, so instead I watched Toy Story 3 while waiting to go to practice. And when I got home from practice, I made a pancake, then watched Toy Story 4 before going to Sleepington. Thank you for coming along with me for my 92nd day of senior year in under a minute. Firstly, I let Stella outside, then had a typical Nature Valley bar that the crumbs just went everywhere. I brushed my teeth after that and switched over the laundry. After a chill day at school, I went to Bagel to clean up shop. I rushed home, got ready, and was right back out the door for practice. After practice, I went to Chloe's where we had spaghetti for dinner. It was too good. Then I went crazy doing some editing and Chloe was doing some school work. Later, we went back downstairs to cook up a muffin, then finally went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 93rd day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, let Stella out, then Thomas came over and picked me up. We went to Orchard Ridge Farms for breakfast, and we both got a strawberry donut and a bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich. When I tell you this was good, holy freaking cow, it was amazing. Also, while we were eating, these little chickies were chirping. They too cute, you know what I'm saying? I got back home, brushed my teeth, and went to school. When I got back, I edited and ate dinner before the last regular season game of the year. We won, which makes our record 16-2 on the season and the #1 seed in the league. After the game, we went to B-Dubs for dinner, and of course, I got that honey barbecue and sauce wings. I got home and went straight to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 94th day of senior year in under a minute. I forgot to set my alarm this morning, so I woke up at the time I was supposed to go to school. So I hopped right out of bed, brushed my teeth, and went to school just a little bit tardy. We had practice right after, and then I went to T's house and hooped some more. After we hooped, we made 2 peanut butter fluffs each with some chips, fruit snacks, and gushers on the side. It was fire. I went to my dad's where my brother and I played Fortnite, and I ate Domino's pizza and bread bites for dinner. Finally, finally I went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 95th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and had a buttered blueberry muffin. Then I made my bed, clipped my nails, brushed my teeth, and headed to my mom. When I got there, I folded some laundry with Stella and left for school. We had practice right after, and after that, Fred and Gina from Driver's Ed with Fred invited me and Chloe to Sebago Brewing for dinner. I got a crazy breakfast burger. It was too yummy. Then we went back to my house for some dessert, and I edited and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 96th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up, got dressed, and brushed my teeth. I let Stella out, then started some laundry. I got some bagel before going to school, and right after, I went straight back to bagel to clean up shop. I rolled rugs, wiped tables, swept all the floors.
Start this shit off a little different from the rest. I've been trying to manifest different feelings now.
Rolled silverware, cut potatoes.
Alright, so I just finished in bagel, but now I'm at Cumberland Farms to get some gas. In like 10 minutes I gotta be at the school, but I have to get gas, go home, and then go to the school. So I'm out of here. See ya.
I went to the school to play in a scrimmage against Oceanside. It was a lot of fun, and shout out to them for saying what's up after the game and checking on Stella. I really do appreciate everyone who sees me in real life and comes up to me and says something. It makes me so happy. And finally, I went home, had some lasagna, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 97th day of senior year, Valentine's Day special edition in under a minute. I let Stella out, brushed my teeth, and went to school. When I got home, my mom gave me these little Hot Wheels chocolates that Stella was going crazy with. I stopped at Walgreens to get gum and this fuzzy little chicken thing before picking up Chloe at the high school. She loved her little chicken thing, you know what I'm saying? We went to Percy's table for an absolutely delicious big breakfast. Then we went next door to get a little pedicure. I'm very ticklish, so I was just hanging on the chair for dear life. But it was cool, you know what I'm saying? Made my toes look nice. Afterwards, I went to practice and took a shower.
Yo, we are watching the girls game for like a half, and then we're going to get G-Hop for dinner, all of us as a team, before we go to the Portland Expo to watch the Maine Celtics play. I'm out of here.
Finally, on the way home, we stopped at Dawn's for shakes, and when I got home, I read a couple chapters and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 98th day of senior year in under a minute. You already know, I let Stella out, made some nice peanut butter toast, and brushed my teeth, the classic. We had practice right after school, then I went to Chloe's to help her with a school project. Afterwards, we had snack time with Bo, and this hot chocolate I had was too good. Finally, I drove home in a little bit of snowfall, but not too bad, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 99th day of senior year in under a minute. I started off brushing my teeth and letting Stella out. Then I wiped the snow off my car and went to school. I helped Chloe film a little project for her English class, and when I was done, I went to Bagel to work. I absolutely cooked up my signature dish, the turkey, bacon, cheese, lettuce, ranch wrap. I went back to the school for my last class, then went home real quick before I whipping in the kitchen and I'm whipping like stir-fry dinner. We had practice at USM, which was cool and all, and shout out to Gabe for bringing me back to my car. I chilled with Charlie before going to my dad's and enjoying some Domino's pizza with Gotham.
Alright, so it's like the nighttime, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's dark out and whatnot. But I'm about to brush my teeth, and then I'm gonna go on a crazy edit. 3, maybe 4 videos to do, so I'm gonna go on grind mode, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you for coming along with me for
my first day of senior year in under a minute.
my 56th day of senior year in under a minute. My 99th day of senior year in under a minute.
Day 100 of senior year. I did not want to wake up this morning at all, but I had to lock in and brush my teeth, come to my mom's, do some laundry, and let Stella out. This is gonna be a good day. I already know. And now I'm going to school, so I'll see you after.
After school, I went to TC's to hoop. Then I edited and headed to practice. We signed a ball for a little fan, and all of us went to his house to deliver it. Then Pooja celebrated day 100 by going to Burger King for some eats. It was a great way to end day 100. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who watches these little videos. It makes me so happy seeing the comments. I truly appreciate it. And since you keep watching and showing support, I'm gonna keep grinding and going crazy for you all. I love you, and I'll see you on day 101.
1. My 101st day of senior year in under a minute. It was a big film day, so I woke up at 6 o'clock and brushed my teeth, unthawed my car, and when I got to school, I was like the second person there. It was a barren landscape. After a long day of filming, I got home and was goofing around with Stella. She was going crazy, we were playing and whatnot. It was fun, you know what I'm saying? Then I went crazy doing a little editing. I went to basketball practice, and a new sports season started for me, which is volleyball. We had practice after basketball and it was too fun. After both practices, I went to Chloe's, ate a taco bowl, and absolutely went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 102nd day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and had a super great French toast and egg breakfast. Then I drove home and realized that my wipers were broke. During school, my dad hooked it up and installed some new wipers. Huge shout out. I got home, edited like mad, and took a much needed nap. I woke up just in time for basketball practice at USM. When I got home, I ate some pasta and edited like mad once again.
Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? Back with it. Never mind. Alright. It's like 9 o'clock. I've been editing crazy. I've got a lot to do, but I'm just so tired. I have not gotten enough sleep. I need to get at least one of these videos out, so I'm gonna grind until like 10:30 probably, and then go to sleep. I got an early morning, another film day. I gotta be there at like 7, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you for coming along with me for my 103rd day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up mad early because it was another film day. I brushed my teeth, then headed out the door to school. And after a long day of filming, Chloe went to Subway and hooked it up.
Hey, surprise, it's Chloe. I just got to pick up me and Isaac's food, and now I'm on the way to his house to go get his basketball stuff. Got his jersey, and now we are on our way back to the school.
We ate lunch together, then went to the unified basketball game. Then I went to USM for practice. I drove home, folded laundry, edited, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 104th day of senior year in under a minute. I had a typical morning, getting dressed, brushing my teeth, letting Stella out, starting some laundry, then going to school. After school, we had practice and we got these championship badges. I brought Colton home, then let Stella out before going to my dad's. He made some fire burgers and I had 2 doubles. Finally, we watched this creepy movie, Tim. I did some homework and I went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 105th day of senior year in under a minute. I started my day off with some Batman chalk, then I did a little homework. I ate a peanut butter blueberry bagel, brushed my teeth, and cleaned my room before going to school. I got there mad early, so I edited the game day video. And a crazy surprise for my ELO, I got a $500 check. I was like, what? And I got that for hitting in a certain hour mark that I did my ELO for, so that was crazy. When I got home from school, I ate some chicken and went to Goofy Town with Stella. I heard she was the mayor. I cleaned up my room, then absolutely hooped up. I brought Miles home and we played some pig at his house. From there, I went straight to volleyball. Finally, I ate some dinner, clipped my nails, did more homework, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 106th day of senior year in under a minute. You already know exactly how this starts out. I let Stella out, brushed my teeth, and went to school. After school, we had a baseball meeting. Then I went home, shaved, and ate some pasta. Me and Chloe went to a presentation at the high school for upcoming middle schoolers, and we had to talk about the high school and whatnot. It was pretty cool. Next, we went to the gas station for some candy and a fill-up. Finally, we got to Chloe's, ate some yummy dinner, and went to sleeper. Thank you for coming along with me for my 107th day of senior year in under a minute. I started the morning off by absolutely chefing up this request from Chloe, some little Cheerios and a cut up apple. I drove home, said hi to Stella Dova, brushed my teeth, and went to bagel. I'm gonna speed run this workload I did, so let's get it. I wiped, I stacked, I rolled, I swept, I wrapped, I ate, I threw, I stalked, I placed, I mopped. Yeah. Then I ran home, got dressed nicely, and went to the Winter Sports Awards. I got all academic and the Henry O'Neill Spirit Award, which was pretty cool. When I got home, I made croissants and cooked up some eggs for little sandwiches. Finally, I edited and me and Stella went to sleeper. Thank you for coming along with me for
Hey everyone, I'm Mason. I'm Jack. I'm Hunter. This is Isaac Young.
108th
Day of senior year.
Firstly, I let Stella out, brushed my teeth, and went to school. I had a typical morning. After school, me and the fellas went to Shaw Gym to hoop all the way up. Then we slid out to go to B-Dubs. In absolute classic order, I got 10 sauce and 10 honey barbecue boneless wings. On the way back to the school, we might have seen the most beautiful sunset ever. Quick moment of silence for this. I got back to the high school, volleyballed it up, and after we went to Beals for some ice cream. We talked for hours, then I went home and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 109th day of senior year in under a minute. I started my day off by letting Stella out, then I edited for like 2 hours before going to work. I went on a little Hannaford mission, getting a lot of necessities for Bagel. I got back home and edited some more. I brushed my teeth before my grandparents picked me up en route for Bangor. I ate a peanut butter and pretzel sandwich on the way, and we finally arrived at the hotel after a couple hours. And the room we had was pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? This three-way mirror was making me smile and whatnot. Next, we went to a little Mexican restaurant where I got a pineapple jarritos in a burrito bowl. Finally, I hit the hay after a nice calm day. Thank you for coming along with me for my 110th day of senior year in under a minute. I started my day off by brushing my teeth and taking a nice little trip to my dentist. It was a calm little ride, nothing too crazy. I got there and they did their little thing, you know what I'm saying?
Teeth's all good, you know what I'm saying? All good, all good. About to go to school. We have a senior assembly that I gotta go to, so I'll see you later.
I went to school, and when I got home, I played some ball with Stella. Then me and Chloe went to get some eats. I wanted a Amato, so I got some stuffers, and she wanted Subway, so she got a salad. Afterwards, I went to volleyball practice. When I finally got home, I ate some mini pasta and edited before going to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 111th day of senior year in under a minute. I unthawed the roller, threw the recycling out, brushed my teethers, and went to work. After work, I started some laundry before writing a thank you card for Mr. P. I dropped Colton off after school, then went to Narragansett to hoop. Then we went to Roby to hoop some more. It was a crazy day for the hoops, you know what I'm saying? Afterwards, me and Thomas went to Amato's to munch up stuffers. I went to volleyball practice, got home, and absolutely found the bed. Thank you for coming along with me for my 112th day of senior year in under a minute. Speedrun. I brushed, I started, I let Stella out, and went to my old elementary school for Adopt a Classroom. After school, me and Chloe ate some yummy G-Hop before me and the fellas played in the school-wide volleyball tournament.
Yo, we just won the volleyball school-wide tournament, you know what I'm saying? We dominated, didn't lose one, so we were cooking. Team played great, had some beautiful chemistry, so it was fun, you know what I'm saying? We won free prom tickets. Yeah, I'll see you later.
Afterwards, we went to Narragansett to hoop it up. Me and Caden was having a crazy active day as after we hooped, we went to the gym. Next, we got some Azul tequila for lunchtime and we both got burrito bowl. I was absolutely pooped when I got home until Pooja got together and went on a Beals trip. We were there long after closing, just talking and whatnot, then something wild happened.
We got out and started walking around, and then a car pulled up behind us and started honking. So then we ran from the car, but we cool, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you for coming along with me for my 113th day of senior year in under a minute. Easy start to the day. I let Stella out and made pancakes and eggs before folding 3 baskets worth of laundry. I went to Thomas's house to lift, then had to book it to the main Strong Balance Center to help Luke out with a video shoot. When I got home from school, I made a DiGiorno pizza, then had equipment turned in for basketball. I actually got to keep a good amount of the swag, so that was pretty cool. After that, me and some of the fellas went to Narragansett and we ran 5v5s, and we were absolutely cooking out there. Finally, to end the night, I went to TC's house for a fire. I went to sleep shortly after I got home at like 12:30. Thank you for coming along with me for my 114th day of senior year in under a minute. My car was full frosted, so I unthawed it, brushed my teeth, and headed to school. After school, I went to Bagel to clean up shop. About halfway through, I had to go to the first baseball practice of the year. After practice, I went back to Bagel to finish up cleaning and prepping everything in there. I was too zoned in, and that place was looking fire. I only took one break to eat 2 peanut butter and Nutella English muffins. Later, I went to Beals with the fellas, and we ended up playing Foursquare in the parking lot. It was fun as heck. I dropped Aiden off, then drove home to do some laundry, clip my nails, and I edited.
It's been a good day. I was basically at work like all day. It was calm. I was just cleaning it. I was going crazy. Fun day. Me and Stella chilling out rest of the night. I'm about to go to sleep. So see you tomorrow.
Thank you for coming along with me for my 115th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up early, brushed my teeth, and worked a calm shift at Bagel. I got home and I put the trash out, folded some laundry, and went to school. After school, Aiden had his UMass signing and we all showed out for him. Congratulations and good luck at UMass. Then I went straight to baseball. Chloe stopped by and we saw this epic squirrel chase. A little while later, we had our end of season basketball banquet and I brought a nice haul home. I got a basketball basketball pin, and a gold bar that I put on my varsity jacket. I also got a picture of all the seniors with everyone's signatures, and finally a big old basketball that the whole team wrote a little note on for me. Also, while at the banquet, I hit 3,000 followers on Instagram, so I just want to thank everyone who watches. Then we was playing a little bit of baseball in the parking lot, and Caden hit this dinger. We went to McDonald's to get some eats, and finally I got home, edited, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 116th day of senior year in under a minute. Boom! I started off by brushing my teeth and letting Sel out before I got some Mr. Bagel.
Bruh, I'm telling you, that sandwich was so good.
But now I'm at the middle school,
And I got a big video shoot ahead of me, so let's do
I
it.
had a nice and very good film day, and shout out these youngins for showing some love. I went straight to the high school for baseball practice, then to Subway for me and Caden. TC happened to be there, and we split the Subway cookie. This thing was wild, and it took me right out. I brought me and Caden sandwiches back to his house, and we ate before he got me right and cut me all the way up. Tell me how you like it in the comments. I rushed the bagel to do the remainder of the dishes and to clean up the dining room. After finishing up, I got $30 worth of gas for the roll. Then me and Caden went to Beal's, where I got a yummy Moose Trail frapper. I dropped my car off at my dad's. When we got to her house, we cut this pineapple up. Lastly, after a very busy day, I went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 117th day of senior year in under a minute. Me and Chloe went to Bagel for breakfast together and saw this beautiful sunrise on the way. She dropped me at the school for another film day that went really well. When I got home from the shoot, I full went to sleep for like 4 hours. My grandparents picked me up and we went out to eat at Portland Pie. Afterwards, I brought Stella in the car and went to Chloe's to pick her up. We stopped at my dad so I could get my baseball stuff. Finally, I got home, edited, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 118th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up quickly, brushed my teeth, and let Stella out like always. Then I went to Mr. Bagel, where I read before eating my breakfast sandwich. After I was done eating, I drove to school in my mom's car because mine is getting worked on.
I just got out of baseball practice.
Now I'm at Mr. Bagel
To clean up.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta just do the floors. It'll be like an hour or so. Then I'm going to Dick's with my grandparents to pick up some baseball pants. And yeah, then I'll be at my dad's. So yeah, I'll see you later. When I was done cleaning, I ate a buttered muffin. My grandparents picked me up and we went to Dick's and McDonald's for eats before they brought me to my dad's. We watched a pretty good movie, and finally I went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 119th day of senior year in under a minute. Bow! You already know I let Stella out, made some beautiful pancakes, and I logged some footage. Then it was time to do some laundry and brush my teethington before peeling out to my dad. I ate some ramen for lunch, then finally went to school for my last class.
Yo, so I just got out of baseball, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Charlie coming in. Hey, Charlie.
So yeah, I'm back home, and
Come on, Charlie.
I can show you this little mark I got.
Look at that.
Got hit with a baseball and whatnot, but on top. Aiden is about to come pick me up. The fellas are doing something. I don't know what, but we going. We going somewhere, so yeah, I'm ready for whatever. Let's do it.
Me and the fellas went to Amato's, and it was very tasty.
It's day 119. Day 119 of TC being in the vlog. You know I'm a real one.
Has it really been 119 days?
How many days
That
we
be
got?
up.
We got.
That's real.
We got
That's
one.
real.
Enjoy the series while it
Afterwards,
lasts.
me and TC drove around and saw this beautiful sunset and a cool yellow house. When I got home, I folded laundry, logged more footage, read, edited, and went to sleep. Thank you for coming along with me for my 120th day of senior year in under a minute. Pow! Pretty classic start to the day. I brushed my teeth, let Stell Dog out, and put the trash at the end of the driveway. Only before I left for the middle school, I saw this bird that was chirping like a mug. I finally arrived at the middle school, and me and Mr. P set up an interview, and I was like the producer, you know what I'm saying? And that went really well. After that, I headed to my school for class, and when I got home, I played with Crazy Stella before I was off for baseball practice. Later, me and the fellas went to Beal's, an absolutely packed car to eat up. Finally, I went to Chloe's, we played some Battleship, I watched Nemo, then finally, sleep fell right upon. Thank you for coming along with me for my 121st day of senior year in under a minute.
Yo, it is the next morning, and yesterday was a weird day. I went to work in the morning and had a pretty good day. It was calm, everything was cool. Then I went to school for the last period, and when I got home, I was feeling like woozy and whatnot. So I took a little nap and didn't really feel that much better. But I had to go to baseball tryouts for the last day of tryouts, and that whole tryouts I was feeling like doo-doo. My head was hurting bad. I made varsity, so calm. Then I got home, and as soon as I touched the floor of the bathroom, throw up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was crazy. Then I took a shower and literally went to sleep from like 6 to 7:30 this morning. So, but now I feel better. I literally didn't record anything. I don't think. I have like 2 clips. That's what happened, so I'll see you later.
Thank you for coming along with me for my 122nd day of senior year in under a minute. I let Stella out, did some homework, edited,
My 118th day of senior year.
and brushed my teeth.
Crazy occurrence for me. I'm actually wearing shoes today. Haven't done that in a long while, you know what I'm saying?
I left for some yummy bagel for me and Thomas, thanks to Chloe for bringing. And I also got some gumballs and peanut M&Ms from this little machine. Me and Thomas feasted in the back of the class, you know what I'm saying? And after school, my dad picked me up and we went to the shop that fixed my car up. After a long awaited, I finally got my car back.
Back in my hands. Good to finally have you back. Right now we gotta go to baseball practice, just me and you know, and some music. So get ready for a good ride.
But sadly, later I got a call that my grandmother was being brought to the hospital. So me and Chloe hopped in the car, got some Chick-fil-A, and went to see her. And then went to Chloe's where we ate pizza, and I did some editing before going to Thank you for coming along with me for my 123rd day of senior year in under a minute. It was an early start to the day. I just went to work and I was on register for my whole shit. And this might make some people mad, but I had a bacon, egg, and cheese with peanut butter. Don't knock it till you try it type thing. It was good. I got home and witnessed the Stella leap before going to classer. As sooner as schooler got outer, I went backer to bagel.
Yo, I'm in Mr. Bagel.
I'm in Mr. Bagel. But you know what I'm saying? I got a little muffin I'm about to eat, and then I just gotta clean the floors. It's not gonna take too long, about an hour. But I only have an hour because I have to go to baseball. Get to work real quick, eat this work first, and then go to work. Yeah, I'll catch you guys.
Play baseball.
In advance of baseball practice, I collected my $66 in tips for the day. And after baseball, I stopped at Hannafordter for milk per dad's request. When I got to my dad's, we watched an amazing movie called The Beekeeper. I really recommend it. After the movie, my eyes closed as soon as I hit the bedder. Thank you for coming along with me for my 124th day of senior year in under a minute. I woke up and became a studious student straight to reading. Then I ate a wonderful bagel with a crunchy peanut butter. I've just been loving the crunch lately. I got home and let Stella out like every other day, then brushed and flossed my teeth, some character development with the flosser. After school, I picked up some tip money from the day before and immediately spent $8 of it on 6 packs of gum. It's a pretty good deal in my opinion.
Just got out of baseball practice, you know what I'm saying?
I'm kind of tired now.
I gotta get something to eat.
Other than that, just chilling.
Yeah. See you later.
Super hungry after practice, so I got Subway and loaded it up with chips. Finally, the fellas went on a classic Beals trip, and when I got home, it was time for bed indeed. Thank you for coming along with me for my 125th day of senior year in under a minute. Stella with a 10 out of 10 leap started the day off. Then for the next hour or so, I logged footage and eventually made the studious decision to read. So I got up and drove the whip to Bagel, where I read my book, drank hot chocolate, and ate a breakfast sandwich and a pancake. I was loaded all the way. I went to school where I spent another 2 hours logging footage before the fun started up. Our baseball team couldn't get any gymmer time, so our coach booked golf simulator. Caden brought a little car and my group ended up winning the scramble -6 through 10 holes. I didn't do very good, but Caden and CJ carried hard, so shout out to them. Some of us went to the cage to get some swings in, and to end the night, I drove the fellas to B-Dubs and I had a chicken sandwich for a change. It was actually really good. I got home and found the bed instantly. Thank you for coming along with me for my 126th day of senior year in under a minute. New step to the morning routine, I brushed and flossed up before letting Stella out. Also, a new tactic, I folded my laundry right in the basket. I read for like 30 minutes and went to Mr. Bagel with crunchy peanut butter. Baseball team got dismissed nice and early for a preseason game in Cape Elizabeth. We got there and it was absolutely freezing. It felt like it was in the negative. And it doesn't help, I left my sweatshirt on the bus. awesome. I was so cold. We actually got to play most of the game though, and you know, I went 0 for 2 hitting, but yeah, I'll get there. Also, shout out some of the Cape guys for saying what up after the game and whatnot. And after the game, me, TC, and Caden got Subway, and we tried the churro and pretzel. Churro mid, pretzel not too shabby. I drove home in the rain and edited once I got home. Finally, Chloe picked me up in the snowy weather, and sleep fell upon me. Thank you for coming along with me for my 127th day of senior year in under a minute. I started the day off with a lovely brush of the teeth, then drove to get gas for an expensive $35.
Yo, I just stopped at Aroma Joe's, got this little pretzel. I've had a pretty good morning. So yeah, I gotta go to school in like 25 minutes. So yeah, let's do it.
I let Stella out, then headed to Narragansett to color with the youngins in Mrs. Lyford's class. Shout out to her and all of her students who have been so welcoming to me all year. After school, I hooped it up with TC, then had baseball practice before going back to Narragansett to hoop some more. It was solar eclipse day, so I watched that. It was pretty cool. I think a little anticlimactic, but still a cool sight to see. Me and Colton went to Chipotle, and I before cleaning my car, so fresh and so clean.
Long day. Just got home. It's like 10:30. I was just cleaning Bagel up. 4.5 hours I was cleaning up for. I'm taking a shower and going right to sleep after I eat this Burger King.
Shout out to everyone who has donated. And I'll see you later for my 128th day of senior year in under a minute. The most typical start to the morning. I brushed my teeth, flossed, let Stella out, and heard this bird absolutely chirping along. I put the trash out, then headed to Bagel for, you guessed it, a crunchy peanut butter bagel. After school, we had practice in the sports center, but we actually got booted like 15 minutes in, so we had to practice in the parking lot. We went straight to the cage after that, then had some tasty Subway.
My whole end of the day, I didn't film. I did a lot of things I usually do, so I have B-roll already for that.
Next, we had a super fun 4v4 hoops game going at Narragansett before going to Beals, where I got a Moose Trail shaker.
It was basically the most typical senior year day of my life, honestly.
Huge shout out once again to everyone who has donated to my Lobster Bowl journey so far. And if you want to donate, the link is in the description. I'll see you later for my 129th day of senior year in under a minute. I had to wake up early and brush my teeth before heading to school to do part 2 of my ELO interviews, and they went really well. After school, we had a little baseball practice, then I went home, took a shower, and conked right out.
Yo, so howdy do, howdy day. I have been chilling. I took a nice nap after I made chop suey, but without like pasta sauce. I put syrup and some sweet onion sauce from like a salad kit. It was a good invention. It was actually really good. So then I've just been editing so far. I'll catch you on the flip side.
Thank you to everyone who has donated to my Lobster Bowl journey. I am challenging everyone who can to donate $1, and we can raise over $3,000 for kids in need. So go crazy. And also for new incentives, I am adding stuff that I have to do for each donation level. So everything will be explained in the video linked below. And I'll see you later for my 130th day of senior year in under a minute. I let Stella out, got dressed in my Lobster Bowl pants, and brushed my teeth.
Yo, so I just arrived at school. I have baseball at the sports center, so I'll see you then.
Right after school, we had practice before I cleaned up Bagel.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Blueberry muffin, you know what I'm saying? Coming to you from Mr. Bagel. I gotta clean up shop. I got kind of a busy schedule coming up, you know what I'm saying? But we'll get there when we get there. Right now, I'm just cleaning up, so I'll see you later.
Then I went to G-Hop with my grandparents and Chloe, then to B-Dubs with the baseball team for a second dinner. When I got home, I cleaned up my room and went to sleeper. Thank you for everyone who has donated. It has been unreal how much we have done for the Shriners Children's Hospital, so let's keep it up. And I'll see you later for my 131st day of senior year in under a minute. First started off by letting Stella out on this rainy day. I got dressed into my rain gear and brushed my teeth before getting a crunchy peanut butter bagel. I edited like crazy at school and had baseball right after. I ate some leftover pizza, then went to Chloe's where we loaded the car up with the dogs and got another dinner. While on the way back, the dogs were all up on me laying down. It was too cute. Finally, I hit the hay after a good day. What do you say? Anyways, thank you so much for all the donations. It means the world to me, and I know it does for the Shriners children as well. So I'll see you later for my 132nd day of senior year in under a minute. You know I had to get the room clean before brushing my teeth and filling the tank up for a crazy $37. Prices be getting too high lately. I went to Sullivan House Bakery for breakfast, and holy cow, it was good. But the real kicker here is the hot chocolate. It was amazing. I am definitely coming back for some more. I said what up to Stella, got dressed, and went to school.
Alright, so I'm at school now, and oh my god, breakfast was so good. Great breakfast start to the morning. Now I'm going to school, so I'll catch you guys after.
After school, me and Chloe went to Target to get some Walla Wallas, and I picked up a nice car Lego set. I went straight to baseball practice, then to the gym with Caden before finally eating burger and mac and cheese for dinner. Thank you to everyone who has donated to my fundraiser. Let's keep making a difference. I'll see you guys later for my 133rd day of senior year in under a minute. I started my day off by editing before letting the doggies out. I drove to my mom's where I folded laundry, put the trash out, brushed my teeth, and let silly Billy Stella dog out. I stopped at Bagel for an oh my breakfast sandwich, then spent hours at school editing my ELO video up. It was game day and we played TA, and you already know we got that winning run in the 6th to win the game 1-0. Afterwards, we went to Papa's to get some ice cream before me and Caden went to USM to Lifter. When I got home, I spent about an hour building the Lego set I got yesterday while listening to a podcast for English. The car came out awesome and it was so fun to make. Just look at this car go. After I made that, I went right to sleep. Once again, thank you to everyone who has donated. It is greatly appreciated. And I'll see you later for my 134th day of senior year in under a minute. A typical start to the day. I brushed my teeth, let Stella out, and went to class. After school, I cleaned up Bagel for a couple hours before editing in the school parking lot. That's when Cater picked me up and we went to USM to lift. I got home, folded laundry, and went to sleep. I truly appreciate everyone who has donated so far. It's been crazy. We have raised over $2,500 for the Shriners children. We still have until July, so keep donating to help me reach my goal of $5,000. And a reminder, a donation over $50, I got an ice bucket my head top. So I'll see you later for my 135th day of senior year in under a minute. I started the day off editing, then picked up Bagel with Chloe on the way to Men's Warehouse to rent up my tux for prom. I got home, got dressed, and brushed my teeth before heading to school. Then we had a practice where we did an inter-squad scrimmage. After that, I went to Target to get a few things for my promposal and some other supplies. I went home and worked a couple hours making the sign. Let me know how it looks in the comments. I made some pasta, edited, and went to sleep. Donations are going crazy. Thank you so much. We are so close to my goal of $5,000, and I'll see you tomorrow for my 136th day of senior year in under a minute. I brushed my teeth up and ate granola bars while listening to an English podcast. I had a pretty chill day at school, then went to the gym with Katie. We rushed to practice and had a nice and fun team dinner playing ball and whatnot.
172nd day of my senior year. 199th day.
Lastly, I went to my dad's for my little sister Izzy's first birthday. She was absolutely destroying this cupcake. It was too cute. Thank you to everyone for the donations. It has been crazy to see what we have been able to do, and I'll see you tomorrow for my 137th day of senior year in under a minute. I started the day off by brushing my teeth, then posting day 133 to Instagram. I had a breakfast of champions consisting of Life cereal and a crunchy peanut butter English muffin. I drove my way to school where I edited like crazy, and right after school I went to the gym with Caden, then right to baseball practice. After practice, I went to Standish House of Pizza with my grandparents, and we got some yummy ice cream after. Finally, I finished the Lego set to complete my promposal. I appreciate everyone who is still donating. Let's keep it up. I'll see you later for my 138th day of senior year in under a minute. Morning time consisted of brushing my teeth, letting Stella out, and going to school. After school, I got ready for a game against Scarborough, and we ended up losing 3-0. I will say they had some nice chirps about Stella and Mr. Bagel and whatnot, but you know. Me and Caden went to Men's Warehouse to pick up our suits for prom, and we were there for like 2 hours. When I got home, I made pasta, then put the Lego flowers in a vase to 100% complete my promposal. Again, thank you for donating to my Lobster Bowl fundraiser. It is going on until July, so let's keep it going. I'll see you later for my 139th day of senior year in under a minute. I don't even think I have to say my morning routine at this point, but one thing I did different, I went to US Cellular to activate my new phone. After being there for about an hour, I headed to school to edit up. We had baseball practice indoors because of the rain, and after we had a super fun pasta team dinner. When I got home, I played with Stella going crazy, started laundry, folded laundry, and went to sleep. I appreciate the donations coming in for the Shriners children, and I'll see you later for my 140th day of senior year in under a minute. I redded Stella Bella out firstly, then edited, brushed my teeth, and headed to school. After school, practice was attended by the boss. Yo, I am at Mr. Bagel. You already know I am cleaning up shop, but had to eat the beautiful buttered double chocolate chunk muffin. Ugh. This thing about to be yummy. And I'll catch you at the end of cleaning. I full cleaned bagel, then got home and started on a crafts project, mod podging a little puzzle. When I finished, I hung the puzzle up, and I think it looks pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? Right after, I started on another puzzle before munching some hot dogs and pasta. I edited once again, then went to sleep. Finally, thank you for the donations. I truly appreciate all of them. I'll see you later for my 141st day of senior year in under a minute. Boom! I let Stella out, brushed my teeth, and went to school to edit up my ELO project. After school, I got a fire haircut from Caden. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Then we went to Subway before an intense game against Marshwood.
Yeah, game just finished. We got the dub. Now I'm just eating the second half of the Subway. Then I'm gonna get grinding. You know what I'm saying? We got another game tomorrow, and it's prom. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I'll see you tomorrow.
Finally, after I showered and whatnot, I gave Chloe the sign and flowers for my promposal, and she loved it. Last thing I gotta say is thanks so much for putting in the effort with me for my Lobster Bowl fundraising. And I'll see you later for my 142nd day of senior year in under a minute. It was senior sunrise / senior skip day, so at 4:30 a.m. I let Bo out. Then me and Chloe headed our way to the beach for a senior sunrise with no sun, but it was still fun. Afterwards, we all went to IHOP for breakfast. I went back to Chloe's and slept for like 3 hours before driving home, brushing my teeth, and letting Stella out. I went to school where I ate a nice sub from the cafeteria. We watched the JV game, then had a yummy team dinner, and after eating up, we went to TC's to absolutely hoop. Later, when I got home, I edited before playing Rocket League. So boom! Thanks for watching and supporting me in my Lobster Bowl journey, and I'll see you later for my 143rd day of senior year in under a minute. Like every other Tuesday, I let Stella out, brushed my teeth, put the recycling out, got bagel, and headed to school. After school, I got Subway and did laundry before going to Bonnie Eagle for a game. I got up to bat once and got hit by the pitch right in the hip, and big shout out to Young Gunna Hunna Wanna Hunna Gunna Young Gunna Hunna Wanna for hitting a dinger. We ended up winning 19-2, and then some of us went to Beals. I drove to Chloe's in the beautiful sunset, and when I got there, we ate dinner and went to sleepy. Thank you everyone for helping out with my Lobster Bowl fundraising, and I'll see you later for my 144th day of senior year in under a minute. I brushed my teeth and headed home to say what up to Stella before getting bagel. Just woke up from a little nap and eating of dinner, you know what I'm saying? That stir fry made me yummy in my tummy. Now I'm just editing and chilling out the rest of the night probably, so it's been a good day. I'll see you if I see you again. I don't even know, but thank you for watching and supporting my Lobster Bowl fundraising. I'll see you later for my 145th day of senior year in under a minute. Quick little speed run day. I let Stella out, brushed my teeth, went to school to edit it. Then we had a baseball game against Snowball. We lost 6-2, but they was cool after the game and we took some pictures. Lastly, some of the fellas went to B-dubs for Wingingtons, then sleep fell right upon me. Thank you for all the new donations coming in, and I'll see you later for my 146th day of senior year in under a minute. I let Stella Bella out, brushed my teeth like always, and went to school. We had a nice practice after school, then I got dressed for a Hussin information night type thing. They provided with some fire food and hit us with some much needed knowledge about everything we needed to know. They even gave me a nice gift bag with all these fun things in. My Lobster Bowl fundraising ends June 17th, and I'm going for top donor. So let's keep it up with that, and I'll see you later for my 147th day of senior year in under a minute. I let Stella out next to the big old tree tree branch and brushed my teeth. After school, I went to Hot Bar to get some chicken, then had practice. I drove to my dad's to celebrate Caitlin's birthday, and I made her this bonsai Lego set. Lobster Bowl fundraising is coming to a close in less than a month. If you haven't donated yet, the link will be in the comments and my bio. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later for my 148th day of senior year in under a minute. A very eventful day that started off by brushing my teeth, eating an English muffin with not crunchy peanut butter, then going to my mom's to see Stella. I edited inside until I realized how nice it was outside, so then I ended up editing outside. My mom made stir fry and I ate that in my car while listening to the sounds of beautiful birds. Lastly, I worked on some homework before going to school to catch the bus for a baseball game at Hadlock Field where the Sea Dogs play. We ended up beating Deering 12-6, and after the game, me and Chloe picked up Olive Garden. It was absolutely yummy. Lastly, me and Chloe had a fire burning a Christmas tree and enjoying some wonderful s'mores. Thank you for helping me on my Lobster Bowl journey, and I'll see you later for my 149th day of senior year in under a minute. I started the day off by brushing my teeth, and Chloe got us some Mr. Bagel breakfast, and I did some homework. After school, we had practice, then I folded some laundry and started some laundry. Me and my grandpa watched Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes at Smitty's, and it was a really good movie.
I just got home, and as I was driving home, I was like, I want to try something. So I'd be going like, you know, I want to see how long I can hold that for. Whoa, look at me up there. 3, 2, 1. Let me know how long that was. Anyways, I'm so tired, but I have to go inside an English project. I need to stop.
Thank you for all the Lobster Bowl donations.
I'll see you tomorrow for
my 150th day of senior year in under a minute. I brushed my teeth, let Stella out to roam around, and went to school. After school, we hopped on a bus and had a game against Biddeford. We ended up winning 11-0 in 5 innings. Some of us got some Chipotle and got some Beals afterwards. I went to pick up Chloe and to see Bo. Then we went to clean up Bagel together.
I'm at the bagel at like 11:30 at the nighttime, but we out here grinding, so stocking up.
Lastly, we had another big old fire where we burned another Christmas tree. Thank you for everyone who is donating to my Lobster Bowl fundraising, and I'll see you later for my final day of senior year in under a minute. For the final time in this series, I let Stella out, took a shower, brushed my teeth, and shaved. Then I drove to school and walked in for the final time. Walking through the halls, going to the bathroom, editing in Mr. P's room for the last time ever.
last day of high school. I'm definitely a little sad. We taking over the summer. They're gonna be weekly videos. I'll see you later when I see you.
We had practice, then attended a team dinner at Colton's house where we had yummy tacos. Lastly, I drove home to my dad's where we watched Dumb and Dumber 2.
The last senior day video. Man, it's been a crazy journey from when I first started to now. My Instagram, my YouTube as a channel, and just me as a person and how I've grown throughout senior year. So I just want to end this off with just thanking you guys for being with me and supporting me the whole way. For the last time in this series, I'll see you later for